We're at a customer's house right now, and he's got problems with a vehicle that he just bought. It's been sitting a while. It's got a big carburetor on a 350 Chevy. He has problems with the wiring where the battery is draining. So you get a good idea of what it's like. You buy this project, you want to go out and ride it, and the battery's dead. So he's got to charge it up. Then he goes out to take it out, and the gas is flooding because the float level is bad because the float needles have gone to crap, and it's stumbling, and he's just fed up with it, and he wants somebody else to come in here and get the thing running right and make sure that battery doesn't drain each time he lets it sit, so he can enjoy the vehicle. So that's what our job is today, is diagnose what's hot and draining the battery, and we're going to change a carburetor out so it's a smaller carb, and hopefully the vehicle will run better with a vacuum secondaries instead of a double pumper that's just flooding the vehicle. Okay, what you got is a 1952 Chevy pickup. It's from California. It was a work truck, and the guy that had it previously ended up taking the whole straight axle off and putting a Mustang 2 front suspension on it. He did other things, like he wanted to shave the door handles, and let me pop the hood.
It's open.
So a lot of the work was out of the way for this guy that didn't want to get involved in a serious fabrication thing. It's already got a small block Chevy installed, and he liked the idea that the suspension was already done. And it's one of these vehicles that's, your bare minimum. You get into it and you ride it like a rustic truck, but with the overdrive transmission, the Mustang 2, and disc brakes all the way around. He thought that it would end up riding like a more modern vehicle. He plans on doing body work on it and having it painted later.
How's that grinder mounted on there?
Glued on, maybe?
We need 2 jam nuts.
Right.
I'm trying to lengthen the air cleaner stud here because it wasn't long enough for the new carb.
For crying out loud. Eiffel Tower here. Ready to break the tires loose. Not enough. But at least it's wrong. We can turn that back that way. Driving experience. The steering,
it's all over the road. There's plain steering. The brakes are terrible. I don't think it's power brakes. It's definitely not power steering. It's like being back in the 50s.
Well, otherwise, is the carburetor responsive or not?
It's not too bad. Compared to what it was, it's probably a big improvement.
It didn't even want to run. It was flooding.
Yeah. Put a fuel low pressure regulator in it. We got the pressure down below 5. And it's not flooding anymore. Sounds really nice.
This is a major windy road. And there's long strips and it's hilly. We're up by the Holy Hill area in Wisconsin, and this is where all the Irish people settled, and the roads are just windier than heck. People build ritzy houses around here. You got to be careful. You know, somebody pulls out of their driveway. This is like a motocross track.
What's going on with this Romex here?
I'm trying to get power over to where I can see the timing light.
If anybody doesn't know, in these old trucks, these batteries used to be in the floor right here.
Hope I get power.
Take a look at the wiring here.
This is the situation when you have a door handle like this. Only the owner knows how to get into it. I don't know where the switch is, so we have to leave the windows rolled down and reach in and open them like this. There's a popper right here that pushes the door open, but I don't know where the switch is. So it's kind of a pain in the butt if you don't know where the door button is.